ilé tẹ̀tí wà live. Náà mo tẹ̀wọ̀n pé kan náà fóònù ẹ̀ ti wà live ni. Adúpẹ́ fọlọ́run pé àtúwà láyé wa ní ààyè. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sẹ́yìn èèyàn wa tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí sùn ibi èmi náà tí mo ti sùn. Mo kí wa, I didn't realize that that was live. Mo kí gbogbo wa pé good morning and welcome. Bí a ti ṣe wà nílé kan ní wa tá a pè sí Koikimedia, say good morning. Mo hope gbogbo wa ní good festival period across the world. Níbikíbi tá bá wà. And I welcome us once again to our transmission. Èní ní 26, that must say Boxing Day. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí gbogbo àṣemọ 26 of December 2024. As we continue our transmission, mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sọ pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì náà. This is Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Mo kí bàbá wa Alànà dáadáa, mo dẹ̀ kí olóyè Ìgbòho, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pé a kú ara fẹ́ra kù, but the struggle must continue. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe máa sọ, mo kí wa pé welcome once again to the program.
Koikimedia, we're bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Koikimedia, 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 we're bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Koikimedia, 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 we're bringing the world closer to your doorstep. I was a lot by I was a lot ìpèdè lárugẹ nílẹ̀ Oòduà o, àwa gangan ni bàbá. Koikimedia, 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 we bring the world closer to your doorstep. They never sabi wetin we carry for her. Only the moon closer before they go sabi. I said they never know wetin we carry for body. Until the moon closer before they go sabi. Ọ̀kín lọ lọ́jà ẹyẹ ni ń lolo lájú. Ẹyẹ tó dorí gbọdọ̀ bí àdán ọgbẹ́jẹ lẹ́nu. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ilẹ̀ bàbá wa. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìlú bàbá wa. Ká jùmọ̀ sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè gbódùdú àga. Òdùdú àmọ̀bá lè gbé wá. Ọmọ Odùduwà ṣe kiri. Ẹ dìde fún ẹ̀kọ́ adúláwọ̀. Ká lè jọ jùmọ̀ gbé ilẹ̀ ìlérí. Káwa lè gba ògo ilẹ̀ wa. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká lè jọ gbàdé. Ká lè gbàdé adé adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ̀lẹ̀ tí yóò tàn káàkiri. Ìyàwó Odùduwà ni wá. Koikimedia, àwa là ń gbé tó lárugẹ. Ètò tó gbójú owó tí wọ́n mọ̀ ní. Kásá, ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà wa kájé gbúgbá yín jẹ. Ètò tó gbójú owó tí wọ́n mọ̀ ní. À ń gbé tó lárugẹ, à ń kásá lárugẹ. Ètò tó gbójú owó tí wọ́n mọ̀ ní. News and sports, ẹ máa rí gbọ́. Ètò tó gbójú owó tí wọ́n mọ̀ ní. Ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú aláyọ̀ mi ló ní kí n máa ké tantan. Koikimedia, ọlọ́lágbájúmọ̀ mi o. Máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ. Ọmọ Yorùbá nìyẹn, ọmọ Yorùbá àtàtà o. Àǹkádùn rẹ̀, ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú ẹlẹ́rẹ̀ mi. Ṣé ìlú ọmọ fìdí bọ̀ tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ o? Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa ń dé mádémádé. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa wọ̀ o. Igbó máa wọ̀ kájòjì ò gbọ́dọ̀ wọ̀. Àjòjì tó bá wọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ á bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní bọ́ra. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ náwó òyìnbó tó dé. Ìgbà tó yìnbó dé o, owó náà tún pọ̀ sí o. Koikimedia sáwa ní bàbá. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Àdáńtọ́ àtúnpèrè gidi. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Àwa là ń gbẹ́tò lárugẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́ o. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Àtúnjà fẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ wa fẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Ọmọ Oòduà ni wá o tọkàntọkàn. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Ikú tí ó ṣe bí lébi òsì àdìmú bàbá iyọ̀. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. We bring you one closer to your doorstep. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Afẹ́fẹ́ tó fẹ́ òòdùn kan ní oko lára ni. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Àpèrè gèdè Olódùmarè ló fún wa ṣe. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Gbogbo ayé ẹ gbọ́, àwa ní bàbá o. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Ẹ máa wọ̀ wá ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà yín wá o. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Òdodo alágbèdá ni òtítọ́ lágbèdá ni. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Àkísọ̀dálẹ̀, àkísọ̀dígìtà. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Àdúrótán, àtúnpèrè gèdè. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Koikimedia we bring you one closer to your doorstep. Àwọn ní bàbá. Koikimedia is around. To give us the test. Is around o. To give us the test. Ladies and gentlemen, ẹ mú kálẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Ẹ̀kẹ́ tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó gbójú gbogbo. Ladies and gentlemen, ẹ mú kálẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Ẹ̀kẹ́ tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó gbójú gbogbo. Koikimedia is around. To give us the test.
Okay, Ogu Alekasi. There's a bit of cooking going on behind, and that is the bit of noise, but the noise will reduce in just about a few minutes. So, as you all know, we're operating from the house, but the noise will reduce very soon. Moki Ogu, I say good morning and welcome to our Yoruba Nation Self-Determination Campaign. And as we also continue to give glory to the life of a mother that passed on yesterday, I'm sure we will not have to go news here, so it's no longer a breaking news. So we are only giving thanks for the life spent, but the struggle continue, and we will continue to pray for the leader of the movement, Professor Adebanji Akintoye. We call on Kotubo Bawa Mu Laraya, Ko Bawa Duro Timo, Ko Bawa Mu Idile No Duro Dada. He's a fighter, and I'm sure he will be strong. Gbogbo náà ni a mọ̀ pé tá bá dé stage kan in life, a máa ní there will be an exit plan. So ìyá ti ṣe tiwọn, and she is now on her way to a good place. Àwa tá kù láyé ni ká ṣe mọ̀ tá fẹ́ ṣe. The rest of us that is still alive. These are mothers that have spent quality time in this world. Kó tó di pọ́lọ́jọ́ dé. So àwa tó kù ní ká lọ múra sílẹ̀, kí iṣẹ́ eré ká wa mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. Mo kí gbogbo family bàbá wa Akintoye. Ilẹ̀ wa, orílẹ̀ ìbí wa, kàgbéga, kàgbéga, kàgbéga fàlẹ́rì. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé láti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Kàṣìṣẹ́, 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 kàjọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní Ìkẹjẹka Màlẹ́ka Tẹ̀síwájú Sọ̀pọ̀ ire Àtọ̀lẹ̀rẹ̀ Ọmọ Òsìkò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ̀ ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. Aago mẹ́ta àbọ̀ ló lù on my side here. And we're grateful that we're still here. A lot of people fear katewa ni bibai. So mukiwa there's no cause for alarm, and our struggle remain intact. No cause for alarm. So mukiwa our life at any time at the point tí olúkálùkù máa tún just making sure that all the volumes are up. Mo kí first my family and also your family for the celebration, as I'm sure many people around the world were celebrating. Whether you have the money to celebrate in Nigeria or not, let us remember that Ashini ẹ̀mí láti dúpẹ́ fún. Ẹni tó bá wo gbogbo tó ń lọ láyé tí ó bá wo in tó wà láyìíká wàá sì máa dúpẹ́ fún ẹ̀mí. And that is why we are giving thanks for the life well spent of our grandmother, a mother, and a beautiful freedom fighter. Tí gbogbo wa náà ti gbọ́ pé wọ́n jáde láyé lánàá ní Christmas Day. A dúpẹ́ fún ẹ̀mí. We don't own the ẹ̀mí tó wà lára wa. You can die anytime, and you can die depending on how, when, location. So we all just pray for Ọlọ́run kó fún wa lẹ́mìí gígùn ni. So kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ní kú. But one thing is, ìjọ tí ikú bá máa pàwọ́, what do you want to remember for? That's all. People like us want to be remembered for people that fought for the freedom of their people, to be free from the bondage and the shackles of ìlú tó ń pè ní olórí burúkú bomb bastard country tó ń pè Nigeria, ìlú òṣì, ìlú àdánwò, that put our people in exile, like Professor Akintoye, the wife, and also Oloyegbo, and many of us that might not have the privilege to return back to our territory. So tí àkọ́bá wọn sọ fún wa pé ká shut up, it's okay, but we will not be in exile forever, because we're coming back home. It could be in the next 2-3 years. It could be in the next 4 years. Kò sẹ́ni tó wà ní exile tó ní wálé. Even the dead body must be returned back home. She must not be buried outside. So even the body will return back with us. It's either we destroy it or nobody's going to enjoy it. But we will not destroy it because it's still our territory. But we will create awareness to wake up all you bastard Nigerians that are calling yourself Nigerians instead of calling yourself indigenous people. Some of you will not even have the privilege to have the kind of lifestyle I live in the UK that colonized us. I'm in Nigeria. Which Nigeria? Idiot all over the place. Do you know the meaning of Nigeria? Kí ni meaning Nigeria? So we're grateful to our mother for the life well spent. I'm not here to... She died at a very good age, but we would have loved her to be with us more. At 88. Many of Nigerians today will not die at that age because you are not living the quality life that you are meant to live. So you're likely to die before you are 88 in the present Nigeria today. Millions of you will die in Nigeria before you are 88 years old. If you're lucky, you will be 88 if we continue with this nonsense Jagbajantis country that you're calling a country. So we are we are grateful. And we're very, very grateful. We're very, very grateful, extremely grateful. Extremely, extremely grateful. We're all fún wa ní. She's okay. No, okay. We're extremely grateful. Extremely grateful. But at least is a woman that stood by her husband during a very difficult time. She could have told Baba Akintoye to say, look, Baba, olórí burúkú ni gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n wà Nàìjíríà yẹn tá fi jà fún wọn. Wọ́n ní gbọ́ olóṣì ni wọ́n. Wọ́n máa bú yín náà ni o bàbá. Wọ́n máa frustrate yín ni o. Wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí yín ni o. Ṣé wọ́n tẹ̀ ká jà fún wọn? Especially àwọn olóṣì ọmọ Yorùbá lórí burúkú tó ń pera wọn ní Nàìjíríà. Nàìjíríà ò fòṣì wọ. Ẹ̀yin ọ̀dẹ̀ òṣì. I have been in many meetings with Professor Akintoye, a strong leader. And each time we are in any meeting or we are privileged to speak, wọ́n ní kò sí nǹkan kan tó lè frustrate àwọn out of this movement. Kò tí sí nǹkan kan náà. Kò tí sí nǹkan kan tó lè frustrate àwọn to opt out and say, mo ní ṣe Yorùbá nation mọ́. Mo ní jà fún movement. But that is the wish and the prayer of olórí burúkú àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá kan nílé, àwọn bomb bastard, àwọn olóṣì, àtàwọn jẹgúrú jẹrá olè tó ń fìyà jẹ yín. Ẹ̀rí gbogbo ibẹ̀ ṣe suffer. Ordinary Christmas, most of you cannot celebrate in your house. And these are women that are fighting so that you can have a privilege to live a better life. And shut up. Shut up. Stop talking like that. Stop talking. Stop talking. Is it not a Nigerian passport that you used to travel out of Nigeria and then so fucking what? That phone is shorty. One bastard all over the place. And you lush. Many of you cannot celebrate Christmas. Many of you cannot even buy gift for your loved ones during the Christmas period. This house was bombarded with many gifts within the family. Food, ṣàn lọ rẹpẹtẹ. Ìyàwó mi tẹ̀ ń bínú pé tí n bá mọ̀ pé mi ò ní jẹ steak tóun fi sínú abọ́ fún mi, mo kọ̀ rọra jẹ díẹ̀ ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ni oníkọ́ da ìtókù. Mi ò lè ṣẹ̀yìn tí yà ń jẹ. This is what she was fighting for, so that we can be free. And she was sent on exile. He was sent on exile. He was sent on exile. Wọ́n lé wọn kúrò lórí ilẹ̀ wọn. Ìyẹn ọba yín nínú jẹ́, ìyẹn olóṣì. Èpè lẹ máa gbà. Èpè. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wọlé. Tí ní time láti máa kíra wa. I have slept and I woke up because I realized my wife was still in the kitchen. So Monique wa accompanying her so that she's not alone while she's preparing and cooking and tidying up. I will be let her wá jí mi pa mo ṣe program ni money mo ṣe program. Imagine having a wife that encourages you to continue the fight. We mo ṣe program, money no mo ṣe program. So gbà tí mo sọ̀kalẹ̀, we listened to a prayer, we finished the prayer, I was updating about the Azerbaijan plane crash. Arákùnrin kan wà nínú plane crash yẹn. If you don't follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, then you don't know update of what is happening. And some of you that always come on my timeline and say, I bring bad news, but need that for me, shorty, bomb bastard. Hey, in Yoruba nation you are doing, what has that got to do with you? Yoruba nation, that news to post. So a man survived it. So I was explaining to my wife the plane crash, what could have led to it. If you look at that plane crash, it looks like anything that could have happened. And at split seconds, the life to Walare only law. But why not fight for something that is worth it and die for it? So that, you know, because at the end of the day, we're all going to die anyway. Do you know that people died in Nigeria yesterday? Do you know that people died with motor accidents around the world? But we are talking about àwa ìran Yorùbá tí wọ́n fìyà jẹ that led to this, our grandmother to be on exile with his husband torí pé wọ́n jà fún ìran wọn. Ìyẹn ọ̀tẹ̀ bọ́dà ẹlòmíì nínú Nàìjíríà tó jọmọ Yorùbá, and then so what? Ta ló rán wọn iṣẹ́? Ìbí nǹkan tẹ́ máa sọ nìyẹn. Ní ta ló rán wọn iṣẹ́? Who send them? Ní ta ló rán wọn iṣẹ́? Lóòótọ́ kò sẹ́ni tó rán wọn iṣẹ́ náà. And ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ń bí wá náà ní stupid question. Ta ló gbéṣẹ́ fún mi ni? Àbọ̀ ń sanwó fún mi ni? Tó máa fi bí mi ní question òfò. It's okay to be asking ta ló rán bàbá Akintoye àti ìyàwó wọn iṣẹ́. It's understandable. Because since tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ tó ń jà fún. Because tó bá mọ̀ tó ń jà fún ni, you will not or never ask that ta ló rán Ìgbòho iṣẹ́ àti bàbá Akintoye. Ta ló bẹ̀ wọ́n iṣẹ́. Kò ní jáde lẹ́nu tiẹ̀. And this is something that I always say that I'm grateful that I went home in 2021. Kò tó bá yẹ pé mo lọlé, I will be pained every day. I will be extremely pained. Mo ní right láti lọlé. Bí ìtẹ̀ lówó, at least àjọmọ́ra wọn. Mo lè lọlé. Èmi tèmi lọlé nígbà tó fi ṣe election Nigeria. Pé kí n lọ wo bó ṣe ń ṣe election Nigeria. Mo wá ń ṣe nínú movement. Mo wá ní mo lè lọlé. So the 2021 was a great opportunity that I would have missed if I haven't gone home. Nigeria is at the verge of breakup for millions and innocent of people that have died because of the contraction that was put together. So going on gave me the privilege to see her personally. Going on gave me the privilege to meet a woman that is strong in mind, in spirit, in body. And I remember when I met Mama in 2021, the first time I was privileged, I was called to Ile-Ife, pẹ̀lú Prof. And I met her, and I was saying to myself, wow, finally meeting Professor, because I console on the phone. And I remember when I said I was going to burn down the Nigerian embassy in London. Some of you never saw the video before. Olushi and one bloggers, they were quick to pick that. The Koikimedia, I think that guy is crazy, you know. He said he's going to burn down the Nigerian High Commission in London. I did say so, but I pulled it back because I realized that we owned the building. So there was no need for me to go and burn it down. It was not necessary. That was when the movement kickstarted. You can go and find the video and make sure you save it. But there was no need to burn it down. I didn't know that we owned that building. But I thought boya government. I didn't realize that we own the Nigerian High Commission in London. It belongs to the Yoruba people. Stolen now for Nigeria, used for the purpose of all Nigerians in the United Kingdom. So Professor Akintoye called me after somebody called him straight away and said, Ekpe Koiki, come on, Lord Joe, ileti, o likely pe ashimalu lojowaju. Because when Nigeria breaks, which it will break, how soon is what nobody knows. But there's no doubt about it in our mind that it's not going to collapse. Kudos, Muki Babami, Prophet, and I want to get his name very well so that I don't go and call a pastor to support Yoruba nation. Don't mention Wanya, don't pray for Nigeria. Nigeria will fall and pray for Nigeria that is dead, gone, and it's gone forever. Nobody will revive Nigeria. It is on its last lap. Amma Faja, with awareness, publicity. So when I said I was going to burn down that building, Professor Akintoye put a call to me. Say, oh, mommy, money daddy, ala felewa, oh, mommy, dada, I ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, money daddy, you know, a very highly intelligent man, Professor Akintoye. Nígbà Yoruba nation yìí with violence. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí kankan nu yín wà nínú prison. I won't give you all the rest of what he told me. But what he said was, we will get our nation without bloodshed. We will get our nation that is called Yoruba nation without me losing any one of you. Not even to go to the prison. Because if I've done that, I will have been detained and probably sentenced or what. I don't know what can happen. The building here, Baba wo lọ́wọ́ bàbá yín ló ra building here. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. And he said a lot of other things. When I was speaking with him most of the time, I didn't have the privilege to speak on the phone most of the time with Lumama, a beautiful mother. I didn't have the privilege. Once in a while, I will have a word with her and we will talk. But the first thing I said to myself is, Tibadili, I have to meet her. Because for every strong man out there, you need a woman that will make sure that they guide you, they pray for you, and they protect you from Whether it was in the movement that we are, or in your work, or whatever you're doing, you will need a woman. Ọlọ́run tó dá wọn for a purpose, to be around us and be our shield. Yes, sometimes things can go wrong. Sometimes shit can happen. But women are there to protect us. So I did promise Baba that I will be home soon. But I think that was in 2021 though. But I didn't tell him exactly when. Money Moki Baba, prophet, I think is at the bio. And I'm trying to look for that particular video where he said, I think I watched it yesterday, that I want to pray for Nigeria to come out. And this is what all our pastors in Yoruba land should be saying. And nobody should be praying for Nigeria. Which Nigeria are you praying for? Some bastard country, go fool and pray for. What more do you want to pray about for Nigeria? A country that has destroyed your lives and that has put you backward. So mo dúpẹ́ gan fún Baba wa Akintoye. So in 2021, I finally met with Mama, Mommy, Grandma Julia Olubusola Akintoye, that died yesterday. I'm not going to give you all the details that you want me to give you, but I was aware when she passed on. Moki Komreshola Kubodoku. Thank you so much. I was at least well aware of time that she has died. But I'm not going to give you all the details that you might want to hear. Because but we know that she died. But I was privileged to be given the first information ahead. And I don't take it as a joke, like I said to you. In this movement, I am playing my role, and I will stand with everything to make sure that these two are protected, and we give them every energy in my blood so that they can succeed. Agbára Ọlọ́run. That's why I told you, I am your last man standing. Gbogbo tó bá gbà pátá ni máa fi support Baba Akintoye àti Igboho. And those that believe in the movement. I won't tell you what time I received a call from Benin Republic. But I received that call that Mama passed on. And it was also like a privilege to be given that information ahead. While we were aware, some of us, not everybody, very small little team, gbogbo time to lukalukuyin tewani in different time zone, because we are all living in different time zone around the world. The world is big. In China right now, they are in the afternoon. So tí bá sọ pé ọ̀sán ni mo gbọ́, ó lè jálẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ tí, ó lè já àárọ̀ níbòmí. So all I can tell you is that I was first and ahead of her death. Mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo mọ̀lẹ́bí náà dáadáa. A strong family. Many family will have pulled Baba Akintoye and said, look, Baba, intention yìí kò, Baba, time to kẹ́ máa rest, kẹ́ máa gbádùn ayé yín lélẹ̀. Baba ní no. We have to deliver our people from the bondage of Nigeria. Tẹ́ bá dárúkọ Nigeria fún Baba Akintoye, tẹ́ bá ń ṣe meeting, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ lo àpèjúwe ọ̀rọ̀, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ lo Nigeria, Baba máa ṣọ́ ni. I know. Ẹ má lo Nigeria rárá. Maybe you can use another country. Bó ṣe jẹ́ kí ọmọ Yorùbá máa fi, bóyá nígbà tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀, It's understandable. Moria must be. Mo fojú pẹ́rẹ́. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí ìjókòó. Bóyá nígbà tíyàn mọ̀, when we didn't know. But those that have known and are still saying, oh, there is something that will come out of Nigeria. Kí ló fẹ́ come out of Nigeria? Can you be well educated than Professor Akintoye? I am asking those of you, all this new professor. Ẹ̀yin professor tó ṣe bí lánàá. Ǹjẹ́ lè ní knowledge bí bàbá wa Professor Alana Akintoye? Can you have the knowledge to defend Nigeria? Okay. We're going to defend Nigeria. We will make sure Nigeria works because it is workable, because Tinubu says so. Idiot all over the place. These were the ones that wanted to fix Nigeria. Tọ́ba náà tó fẹ́ fix Nigeria, tọ́ba náà tó fẹ́ gba Yoruba sílẹ̀, àwọn méjèèjì. Tọ́ba ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ fix Nigeria, you would have picked this man as the brain power to have been able to fix Nigeria during the Second Republic. All right, my check-in after the program. If you're going to talk about fixing Nigeria, Akintoye was people that wanted to make it one of the shining beacon of Africa. But it was not going to be fixable. So you think in your head, in that your koro head, orí ẹ̀ tó pé yẹn, orí ẹ̀ tó ti gbálẹ̀, orí ẹ̀ tí wọ́n fìyà jẹ, tán fìyà jẹ táwa dé rí tó ní kálukú rí pé àwọn fìyà jẹ wá. Orí ẹ̀ yẹn ló ṣe wá fi sọ pé ó fọmọ́wó. $1 nìyẹn. This $1 nísìn. Ìyàwó mi fọmọ́wó. Àmọ́nú àwọn ọmọ tó fi sápò. Bí èmi dẹ̀ ni. Iná aṣọta nínú wọn. Sorry, $1. What for my shop in the washing machine? Ó ṣe jẹ́ ọ̀run dáadáa. $1 nísìn. Ìyà ń jẹ yín ní Nigeria because that's about 1,600 naira. And that is what the United Nations says, that you can't have $1 to eat. And this is why Baba Akintoye is fighting. So you now think that you are smart Yoruba people, smart Igbo people, smart Hausa people, we go fix Nigeria. Because you have criminal politicians from Tinubu up to the down. They are all criminals. Criminals. Yes, Tinubu. Kima daruko ti abon shiri. So bishen daruko Tinubu ti nbianu ko di da fun oni shori. Criminal Tinubu, your president, bomb bastard, only. Criminal President Bola Tinubu and Vice Chairman and Vice President and every one of them from your governor, they are bomb bastard. Criminals. If they're not criminals, you should not be spending Christmas without eating proper food yesterday. She died, but she died peacefully. And she died very well. Not like many of you that will die because you cannot afford hospital. Most Nigerians cannot afford paracetamol. She didn't die like that. When I was going to start this program, I said to my wife, should I change this outfit? She died very well. And we should be grateful and we should celebrate her death. But many of you today, go on my Twitter. They post the video you saw it Facebook. My Facebook will be shut down straight away. Go and see the accident in Asaba yesterday. You will cry for humanity. You will cry for humanity. How people had an accident and no emergency was there to rescue anybody. Go on my Twitter, because only Igbo people follow me on Twitter. Yoruba people, they don't follow me on Twitter. They sit on Facebook, they sit in their WhatsApp group, and they're waiting for information. You will cry for humanity. What the fuck? Kilo ṣẹlẹ̀ gan. Not that we don't have the capacity, not that we don't have the manpower, but it's because people doesn't want the country to work. But the idiots, Nigerians, think that, oh, we will make Nigeria to work. We will try. We will go and bring the expert. We will bring this, we bring that, which is going to work. When we are so divided, we are not one. I don't know the Igbo people. There were different people when when we were all different until British came in. And then in the next couple of days now, in January, they'll be celebrating the amalgamation that failed woefully. Even Prince Charles, before he became the king, his marriage failed with Diana. The war did not end. He has married the new wife now called Camilla. So why are we forcing ourselves in this contraction? And you tell me to shut up. If anybody ever tell us to shut up, it will go better for your papa. When he was a prince, before he became the king, and God bless him as a king, as we say in this country, his marriage collapsed between Diana, I'm talking about Prince Charles as at the time. Marriage collapsed. The marriage failed. And the world did not come to an end. Nigeria will come to an end, whether you like it or not, and the world is not going to end. Alan Condis, my brother, that $1, help me put them up again. That $1 where you they show can feed many families in Nigeria. Not because of 500 naira, they stampede all over the place. People are dying, people are crying because of these $1. Somebody says I should address the Sharia. We address everything, but you focus with the program. I'm sorry, Nitokuno. So in 2021, I went home. And when I met Mama, she was happy. I was happy. You imagine, seeing, those kind of energy between me and her. It's like I was going home to meet good people. And many of you that met me, and those of you that came to test a lot of things on us, and what she. Some of you came to test things on my body, but it failed. For life that we are still here today. And we are grateful for the life well spent by Grandma. So it was a privilege that I met her in person. And there's so many things that while I met her, that is not for public consumption. Somebody's asking that who died. Professor Akintoye's wife died yesterday. She passed on to the glory of the Lord at 88 years old. Ìyàwó Baba Akintoye jáde láyé lánàá. So I'm happy. And I remember most time they come to Igbowo's house in Soka, like, Mama, Alafia lewa mommy, we sit down, we chat, we talk, So what more? We just have to be grateful that she has gone now, but she was a fighter, which is what we're telling Ente Wanile. Your spirit must be ready to fight. If you go back and listen to Prof had a very, very limited time to exit Nigeria when intelligence came to them that they were going to kill them. Baba, I'm sure many of you have listened to Professor Akintoye. A good fighter she was. When that intelligence came to Prof, before he left to Benin in Cotonou, that Baba, I gotta move. Intelligence says that they might come in and kill you in the house with your wife. They had no time to pack. Both Baba Akintoye and the wife had very limited to move or come one or two things, and they become, and I mean, I don't even know how to put it. The two of them, they had to move within a very, very short notice to leave where they call their home, because one Yoruba nation and their element of evil that wanted to take them out. But we are grateful that you did not. Imagine if Baba Akintoye kúrò nílé nígbà yẹn, when they wanted to come and kill them in the house. She would have died. He would have died. We don't know. But for the fact that both of them left Nigeria, and Baba said he's not going to return until Igboho is released. Each time I just play back, things that have happened, and I'm just grateful. Imagine to buy Igboho pa Igboho sínú ilé, kò possible now, but imagine we already Igboho pa sínú ilé in 2021. These two might have also died because the pressure will be too much. So Baba is a fighter and is strong in spirit and body. And we will continue to pray for him at this very difficult time. And right now, they need their privacy. So if you probably have their number, just leave them to mourn for now. And don't bombard them with calls. But we are there to stand shoulder to shoulder with Baba till the end of this movement. And he will lead us into Yoruba nation in 2 years' time, in 3 years' time, in 4 years' time. It does not matter. Baba will be alive to lead us into Yoruba nation. Inshallah, in Jesus' name. He will lead us. The only thing that we will remember Mama for being a freedom fighter, because he could have said to Baba on the spot when they were about to leave Nigeria that no, yeah, no, this is too much. I cannot go and live in Benin Republic now at my age. Do you know that when they left, they were already aged, but they were strong. And I'm privileged to have met them while they were in Benin Republic. It was a privilege. And when I was also going to go and see them more, Baba said to me, no, yeah, Prof, you're not coming home to see us. Money Baba mo fẹ́ wálé o. Mo gbọ́dọ̀ wá rí yín. Oni no. Ọmọ mi no. Stay where you are. You're doing very well. Continue the great work that you're doing to educate our people about the reason why we need to exit. Mama said the same thing. That was after many things have happened. And I said, okay, if I can't come home, but at least my mom can come home. And I called my mom and I said to my beautiful mother, what is your schedule? Do you have any appointment? She was okay. We need the charger now. My sister, the charger to CB by you. And I asked my mom if he has any hospital appointment. She said, no. I said, check very well, because I have a task for you. My mom said, what is the task? I said, I'm sending you to Benin Republic. She said, whenever I am ready, she will be heading down there on my behalf. And when that happened was when Igboho was being held. I don't like to say Igboho was in the prison. I just say it was being held for a crime that he did not commit because of Nigeria, because of some Yoruba people doesn't want Igboho to be at home. So my mom said, fine, money, Igboho ati baba ati mama le ma ba mi yọjú sí. And each one of them, I delivered a message that my mom would personally pass to them when she arrived straight in Benin Republic. And it was not once or twice. I'll leave the rest when my book is written in the future. That my mom traveled, and that was on our own cost. Thousands of pounds I paid with my mom. We put the money together and she flew to Benin Republic. After Tomodun Oloye sí Benin. So my mom met Chief and promised Chief that by the time we're coming back again, Tabatuma Padawa, see Louis, you will be out of this location that you are being kept and you'll be free to do whatever you want to do. And today we're grateful that Chief is free. And mom passed the message to both Baba and Grandma that passed on yesterday, the 25th, the Christmas day. We are grateful that she was not killed by the Nigerian bullet. Maybe some of you forgot, because we are forgetful people. You might be asking me why. I'll tell you in a minute. And to guess it, because we know that Mama, Grandma did not die in the hands of the Nigeria bullet from the one the police used against innocent Nigeria lójoojúmọ́ tó fi ń ṣèkà fún wa. But ẹ bá rántí pé wọ́n pa and I'm taking you back to your well-respected platform, BBC. Bolanle Rahim, Nigerian police officer charged with a murder. Adúpẹ́ tí màmá wa kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. A Nigerian police officer has been charged with the murder over the shooting of a female lawyer in the main city of Lagos State on Christmas Day. You have forgotten. You will forget now because nobody your family. So we are grateful that the mother, grandmother, the wife to the leader of the Yoruba self-determination, Professor Adebanji Akintoye, that passed on to the glory of the Lord yesterday, 25th of December 2024, was not killed or murdered by the Nigerian police as it was for the late Bolanle Rahim, that was killed, murdered by the Nigerian bullet. That could have been the same for Baba Akintoye and the wife if they have not left Nigeria in time after intelligence came that they were going to kill them. So, because Bolanle Rahim, that many of you will have forgotten who she is, that's why I'm bringing her face close to the camera. Bolanle Rahim was murdered, cold-blooded, on a Christmas day in Lagos, not in Ekiti, not in Oyo, not in Ondo, not in Ogun State, not in Osun, Kwara, Kogi, but in the city of Lagos. She was murdered. You can see the difference. Oshé, Labanke. You say, well, you have a beautiful woman that understands you. You know, I was telling her, my wife said, no, she's not going to come back, but she's going to bring the charger. Because after a while now, we will not be able to charge this phone. You can see that you must have somebody that understands what you are doing. That is what Baba Akintoye will miss. That companion, when everywhere is quiet, no phone call, no disturbance, they are communicating. And Mama is saying, Baba, keep the fight going, because the cause of your fight is the right cause for Yoruba people. So I love my wife, and I say thank you to her. Bí mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀, Bolanle Rahim was murdered or pa ní Christmas Day. Kò ń ṣe tàná, kò ń ṣe ti last year. I believe this was in 20, and I want to get it right. I believe it was 2021. No, 2022. Because this article is 2022. But nígbà wo gangan ló pa Bolanle Rahim? Let's find out exactly when she died. According to the AP News, the abuse by the Nigerian police. Awani, let us get a Yoruba nation so that our police would not abuse and kill you anyhow. Yoruba people are saying, no, we don't want that. Then you will die in the course of Nigerian police if you don't support this movement. 2022, Ashegoni, Baba mi Adeyemi. I think it was 2022 she died. I think it was 2022. Let's just be fact very well. Bolanle Rahim, death. Yeah. After nearly a year, Justice Ibironke Harrison of the Lagos High Court found police officer Darambi Vande guilty of one count of murder of Bolanle Rahim, who was pregnant as at the time when she was shot dead. Pew, 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 pew. In Aja, 2022, Eshe Bishop Adeshina. 2 years ago. So you can see the difference of what I'm trying to explain. That our own mother, a grandmother, she died peacefully. We are grateful at 88. Do you know that Bolanle Rahim, let's find out the age of Bolanle Rahim. Bolanle Rahim, how old was she? Because she could have been alive. Guess how old she was. I've got it here. Yeah, Christmas Day of 2022. Confirm, Eshe Bishop Adeshina and also Babami Adeyemi Olayemi. This is the platform that will take your heart and reform it without you using a gun to just say, look, Nigeria is not for us, Koiki, you are right. I hate you before, I don't like you, your utterances, you are mad, you are crazy, you talk to us anyhow, but you are fact. Nigeria is not working for us. I will take you to that point. My baby, my make sure especially in the doubt mind. You think you love Tinubu more than us. See people go and line up in body lawn. She's older than that now. She's older than that, Mr. Kikiola. Let me just help you all. Bolanle Rahim died at 41 years old. Do you understand what that means? Mama is 88. Bolanle Rahim did not even make 52 years, according to the World Health Organization, that in Nigeria, the Nigeria of today, even as Tinubu still president, even as when he leave office, an average Nigeria will die at the age of 52. Bolanle Rahim died at the age of 41 years old. She had a fetus of twins in her body. Politicians. Ògún máa pa gbogbo yín látòkè délẹ̀, kò ní fẹ́ni kankan sílẹ̀. Á pa yín, á pa àwọn tó bá súnmọ́ yín. Wicked bastard. There's of police around the world, and police also are criminals around the world. But the one in Nigeria kill people for fun. Pew, 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 pew. Those of you on Instagram, it's gonna go, we're gonna come back. So you can see the difference. That Mama died at 88, but Bolale Rahim did not even come up to 52 years old. She died in the hands of police in Nigeria. And we call that police brutality. Is that not what led to the end SARS? End SARS. Remember? When police were massacring and killing innocent people. Once again, if you are just coming in, a grandmother died, the wife of the leader of the Yoruba self-determination, at 88 years old, compared to Bolanle Rahim, that died at 41. We are still doing our fundraising, So for me, I have told you, money is needed. For those of us that have contributed so far, we are grateful. And those of us that say, Koiki, let us clear our desk, because our desk is full of problems. House rent, motor bill. In Nigeria, as they're sorting out the one in Europe and America, they're sorting out millions of people back home. But remember that we need your help to get our media to work in 2025 towards the cause of Itagbidani. On this platform, we don't sell, we don't advertise. I'm not saying those that are doing on their platform, they are wrong, but this platform does not take all that, because we are dedicated that we don't need to do that yet. So you can see the difference. These are women, both of them. One died outside Nigeria, but not killed by the Benin or Benin Republic police. But the one that we call a Nigerian died in the hands of a police at age 41. I'm talking about Bolanle Rahim. She died. I hope you understand the difference now. That Bolanle Rahim would have been alive today if the country was working. Do you know that after the death of Bolanle Rahim, do you know how many people that don't buy on a daily basis? So we are not here to cry, but we are here to just appreciate my wife. Where to here comes to Saleh, she don't finish, go upstairs. So me too, I'm not going to stay that long. But I just wanted you to know that the fight for Yoruba nation continue. And we are grateful for the life of our mother. Because our mother also wants to save many women from the hands of what Nigeria is doing to us. That is the reason why she was a fighter and fought all the way through with Baba until death came to her yesterday. And we are grateful for life spent while she was on exile. That for me is even very painful. We Mama were on exile. But they are on exile right now. But I'm sure that the family will agree that the body must be returned back home at the appropriate time. When, I don't know. But that will be my wish, that we take that body back at the appropriate time. But for now, the movement is still ongoing. We're grateful to life. Merry Christmas, Boxing Day. is today, where people will go out in the UK and get discount. Make sure you are getting the right discount because some of the stores are criminals. Store, this was £50, we drop it to £30. You go and look the back, you realize that it's still the same money that we're selling it previously. So thank you so much. I gotta go now. I'm not gonna stay all the way through. I gotta go back to bed. We come back when time permits again, but we are mourning. But like I always say, Mama will not want me to. Just like I told you during Janet Fashaki when she died. Anyone die, the work is not stopping up. Yes, we're gonna give a bad time to breathe, to grieve. That's the right word. Pray for him to be strong at this particular time. Pray for every one of us. I am strong in body and mind. Igbowo is strong. Baba is strong as well. And the good thing is, Baba called me yesterday before the news was broken to him, without him knowing yet. It shows the spirit in him. He called me for something and said, "Oh, mommy," and I'm saying to my mind, I say, "What the fuck? This man doesn't know that something is gone." Or maybe he knows because the body would have tell him, I don't know. Because sometimes our Agbalagba sense, look, this person is going as well. But when he called, at the time he called me, he was not yet aware. The news has not been broken to him. And I was already aware. And that for me was too much to handle. Imagine something ahead, and I didn't expect him to call you. I would, Jimmy, even though I was in a deep sleep after, the long afternoon, the long morning, the long night. She died, that's all I can tell you. But I was privileged after the family to be given that information quickly, even though we were not told to announce it as at the time until it was the right time to announce. And it was announced at the appropriate time and at the right time. And I sent greetings to those that traveled. Team traveled straight from Nigeria to Benin Republic yesterday. I won't give you the names of those that traveled, but I can tell you that teams were organized swiftly and quickly. And I believe some are leaving to Benin Republic today as well. But please, when you go there, let Baba to grieve. And on that note, I say happy Boxing Day. How did I spend my Christmas? It was beautiful, in as much as there was also a lot of things that was going on around the world. There was a plane crash, and that's why I said something will kill somebody, but die for the right cause. 72 people were on that plane, only 32 survived. The rest died. May their soul rest in peace. I saw the death of people in a motor accident in going somewhere around Aba. The Boko Haram are now using a drone to attack the Nigerian military. The game is changing. Do you know what that means? They're using drone to carry small light ID and drop it, and boom. Somebody said I should talk about the Sharia. Seyi Makinde, the evil governor that doesn't understand what he's talking about. He's talking, but he's not clear. Could he say Sharia according to the constitution? No, just say it because Sharia banned completely in Oyo State. Seyi Makinde wants to be the president in 2027. He wants to contest. So he's very careful with Sharia. Another message came up that Tinubu negotiated us with Sharia in 2022 by a message that I received that President Bola Tinubu negotiated that there will be Sharia across Yoruba land as far back as 2022. I'll leave you with that. Onayola. Good morning. God bless us. May the soul of our mother, grandmother continue to rest in peace. Eledumare Baba dúró ti bàbá wa Professor Akintoye. I remain yours, OLAYOMI KOIKI of Koikimedia. Remember to follow us. And those of you that have never donated, please do. Emma Binup, I can't be mentioning names. I got to go now, but I love everyone. I can see all your comments. Let's leave it like that. Yoruba nation is the final solution. And it's going to happen as Baba will take us to that final destination. God's willing. Bye for now.